Okay, so in the last episode, I mentioned looking up the voice actors for Timon and Pumbaa, and I actually looked up the voice actor for Timon. Turned out he apparently was voiced by like 5 people on 5 separate occasions. One being the game, and one being for the game, one being for the film, one being for the the television series, and one being for House and Mouse. Which, by the way, out of all those, one of them was Quentin Flynn. Man, that guy seems to be making appearances all over these Let's Plays now. First Metal Gear Rising, in this game, what else has he been in? I'll probably find out eventually. Anyway, hello and welcome everybody. This is Joseph Learmock, and just in time for more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we entered the jungle. Further explored the Pride Lands and found Simba, who is for some reason in this jungle. And in this episode, we're going to be saving Timon and Pumbaa from, or assuming Nala attacking them. And oh wow, it looks like they're about to wet themselves. Oh, look at Pumbaa's eyes though. He genuinely looks terrified.
Simba, wait! It's Nala. Don't you recognize her?
That's some weird sounds. Ooh. Yeah, Nala always did pin him down. The funny thing about the lions is that the lionesses were the ones that did the hunting. It's like all the women did all the hunting while the men stayed at home. It's a weird concept for us humans to get because of our history being the reverse. And Timon and Pumbaa freak out at the sight of us, even though we're like half the size of Pumbaa.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Are you sure they don't want to eat me? Like I'm some kind of pig?
We won't, but you are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig.
That was forced. That was forced. Like, hard forced.
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes?
Oh.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay,
Simba, you've got to come back to Pride Rock. I thought Sora might be able to help.
So I mentioned earlier Timon's voice actor being different from what, like, everything, like, he's been different in almost everything.
Hakuna Matata.
Let's see.
It's something I learned.
They don't even give him credit for Lion King 1.5. Wow.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Pumbaa looks like he's only voiced by one person.
Simba.
It's like at least according to Wikipedia, there's no other voice actors. This is aside from Ernie Sabella, which I don't know. I'm not familiar with that voice or any of Timon's voices except for Quentin Flynn. Yeah, we all know who he plays, right? Got it memorized. If you haven't been able to figure out who that is yet, seriously, why are you just now starting to watch the Let's Play? It's gotta be because of Lion King, right? Yeah, it's that great of a movie. I know. So let's go ahead and talk to Simba and cheer him up. It's weird. I keep saying this is my favorite world, but I'm like getting more distracted. I say this is based on my favorite movie, but I keep getting more distracted by like everything else on my other monitor than I am with the game, which is kind of
it's my fault.
It's just kind of messed up. But I mean, all is Lion King related, so it makes sense. I am kind of interested in. I mentioned last episode they're making a new Lion King series.
The great kings of
the television series that's gonna premiere sometime in January, I guess.
So whenever you feel
Oh, on Disney Junior, so it's gonna be like for like little kids. So yeah, it's like gonna be like
Father, are you
it's gonna feel completely asinine to watch. I'm betting. It's
Simba, you have forgotten who you are. You must
looking at some of the
face
images.
circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Yeah, at least it looks like it resembles the show. I mean, about as well as they could.
You can all come out now.
I'm trying to look at it. Trying to like, find as much as I can about it, but I can only see that. I've only see like one picture for it.
He really is a king.
Again, it doesn't look bad from just the one picture. I mean, at least it's not like that. Oh, I'm trying to think. What? Ooh, this one. I remember liking this one. So we have Simba as a permanent member, at least for the time being. And we got a new Keyblade, so we'll go ahead and equip the Circle of Life, which is actually better than Follow the Wind. Oh. I figured if anything, it would have been better magic-wise. Wow. It's a little bizarre. Especially considering the MP Haste move. Which, by the way, is very useful for recovering magic. Especially in this world when you don't have to worry about, like, drive forms or anything like that. So when you're doing anything in this world, you could just switch, like, say if you get, like, Oathkeeper, which I mentioned before, which is by far my favorite Keyblade. Excuse me. It's like one of the best, it's like one of the best weapons to have. It's like one of the best weapons to have in this world. Because of MP Haste. I guess next to the, next to the Ultimate Keyblade. Anyway, we have some new characters. We have Simba from Lion King, Timon and Pumbaa, and I believe Mufasa. Let's look at it. Okay, and okay. I just now realized you look on Mufasa's profile. He has a it looks like a beard with the way his chin is, with the way the fur is on his chin. It's matted to look like a beard, and Simba doesn't. I think it's kind of cool. Like, it kind of shows like he's older, like he's supposed to be the father. That kind of rugged look that you see some men pull off. So yeah, let's head back to the Pride Lands. And let's head back to Pride Rock and finally confront Scar. For some reason I've been wanting to call it just Scar. Like a fusion between Scar and Jafar. Which, to be fair, would probably be a pretty terrifying thing. Here we go, we got the Shaman's Relic. Yes! Which actually makes getting Donald's staff last episode a waste of time. Let's see what else we have. New Heartless. Shaman, there we go. Okay, so the Shaman are just off, yeah. I don't even know why they bothered showing the Shaman. Yeah, there are Shaman in this. I was right last episode. I was freaking right. I was wrong about where the weapon came off. The weapon came off with the Shaman, not the Living Bones. But either way, it's gonna be like your best weapon for a long while right now. I think at least for the next 2 or 3 worlds. But yeah. Especially the MP Rage. The MP Rage is pretty good. At least for Donald. Real quick, let's go ahead and look at our, there we go. Wildcat. X-Claw and High Fang. So basically Simba does a vertical strike or sword does a horizontal, and it ends with a loud roar. It's actually pretty cool. No, but actually, I want to make sure I'm not screwing myself out. No, okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't losing lucky off of anyone. It's hard for me to remember. It's hard for me to remember who has what when you have like a list of a bajillion moves. So yeah, one thing I want to mention, when I first saw the Pride Lands, before I even played the game, when they were showing off the worlds, I was kind of wondering, like, you know, oh, Sora's gonna be a lion. How are they gonna do that? Like, is his claws gonna turn into a keyblade or something? And I was kind of thinking like all the possibilities they could do with that. And I think it probably would have been cooler if he slashed. If he like slashed with claws instead of a sword. I just think it would have been cooler. And I guess it would have made sense. Maybe not be cooler. I mean, it's freaking sword in your freaking sword in his mouth, man. He could have held it by his tail, which I think would have been pretty cool. Excuse me. It might actually be the highest combo we have here. We go in there? No, I think we need to go up. I think we need to go up, so yeah. No, I want to see. Okay, no, we can't switch. I was just curious to see if we could. If we can switch out Simba. I was gonna say, like, if you don't like playing with secondary characters, that could have been a great way to get around that. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning all so much. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the savannah.
Wait a minute, we're gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
Sorry for being a little quiet here. I'm kind of letting the cutscene play out while I, again, get distracted by Lion King related research.
Simba's the rightful king.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step down.
Actually, no.
Must this all end in violence? I'd hate to be responsible for the death of a family member, Simba.
I've put the past behind me.
Let me
But
see.
what about your faithful subjects? Have they?
Simba, what's he talking
No,
about?
okay. I was mentioning how I wasn't sure the voice actor for Scar in this game. It's not Jeremy Irons. It's a very good impersonator though.
Murderer. If it were
Impressionist.
you, Mufasa would still be alive. Do you deny it?
No, but it was an accident.
You're in trouble again. But this time, Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why. Now, this looks familiar. I think I've seen this before. Oh, yes. I remember. This is just the way your father looked before he died.
I will say this.
My little secret. I killed Mufasa.
This is actually pretty good compared to, not nearly as good as the movie, obviously, but it's pretty pretty good.
All right. I did it.
Louder!
No, except for this part, because the whole thing why Scar admitted to it is he's being choked to death.
Simba, you
Instead of, and the main thing is that this kind of makes Scar seem like a psychopath at in this, which I mean that he kind of is. Dude killed your own brother just for what, power? Jesus, you gotta be psychotic if you're gonna kill someone solely for power or gain like that. That's. I'm sorry, but that's messed up. I mean, there's only one good reason to kill someone, and that's only if you are forced to, as an ultimately last resort. And even then, there's several people that would probably argue with me on that, but at the same time, like, again, ultimate last resort. You don't kill unless you absolutely have to. Like, no choice. What do we have here? Combo attacks. Yeah, for King's Pride, which is also known as the Wild Paw, whatever the move keeps calling itself in the actual battle. So yeah, here we go. Let's go fight Scar. Which, if you haven't figured out, we're gonna be fighting. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, that's right. We have to protect Pumbaa and Timon from the terrible trio. So what you see here? You can call them back. Call someone from the two to kind of protect them a little more efficiently. One thing I would suggest you could do, just keep casting Magnum whenever you can on the hyenas, and hope that hope that you get all three of them, or at least most of them together. Because you see right here, especially, it kind of just pulls them in. So, crap, I'm out of magic. So what you could do, very easily, is get them very close to Timon and Pumbaa, then cast Magnet. Like, then you get all three of them at once. You know, it's like, Timon and Pumbaa can take some damage, and right here, you know, we've almost got, I think that's Shinji. And... I think I moved. I moved at the right time. Okay, and cast. Yes. Oh, I think I got knocked out of it. Although, I think we might have knocked out one of them. There's gonna be a part later on. No, yeah, we've knocked out two of them now. You gotta just I can't tell who that was. I think that's Bonsai. We just finished. Yes, I do know each of the hyenas by name. Again, I've said this before. This is my favorite movie. Of course, I know the characters. Of course, I don't know the side characters. I didn't know Nala's mom's name.
This is his fight, Donald.
Yeah, we can't interfere. Can't interfere with his fight. Unless, you know, Scar turned into Heartless somehow, but that's impossible. That's never gonna happen. Oh, that looks bad. Maybe I just heard a sound effect in there. Then might have been the game glitching.
Oh, that was just a sneak preview. 'Cause this ain't over. Oh, not by a long shot.
I would have loved to fight Pete in that form, like see how he would have fought as a lion. I'm genuinely interested to see how he would have fought. He couldn't fight like he normally does, and he fought him like what, twice now, and he's got the same exact moves. So this would have been pretty cool.
That's what you think.
So here we are, fighting a heartless Scar. And... ooh, Goofy got lucky. Crap, I gotta get rid of something. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, it doesn't... yeah. And we'll equip this. Yes. Yes, I am going to do that in the middle of a boss fight. Lucky is that important of an ability for me. It turns items that would be 10% into 20%. And, you know, so on and so forth. So here we are with the boss fight, Scar. I believe he's fire-based. That's his element, so, you know, if you need, you can cast, like, ice spells at him. I think those do the most damage. I don't think fire does anything. Fire might... doesn't seem like it did much. But yeah. See, right there you see they're getting fire based, so a lot of his moves are gonna be fire, so playing according to that. And yeah, there's nothing. Excuse me. There's not really much I can say about Scar right now. Oh, he's also lightning based apparently. Ah. Okay, so you can cast lightning. Actually, no, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with that. I don't need. Keep hitting the wrong but I keep hitting the wrong buttons all over the place. Ah! I've never had that happen to me. Wow, this is new. In all my times of playing this game, I have never seen that move. I guess I never let him get close to me before, but damn, that was actually kind of cool. He like pounced on us and then started wailing on us. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Ah, crap with it. Oh yeah, this is where he starts throwing a bit of a super move type thing. Again, and do Wildcat again. There we go. Okay, I was about to say, when is this gonna start hurting him? So yeah, clearly the limit is like your best move to use. And I just used my own ether I had in my inventory. Crap. Yeah, crap, getting spells. This is gonna heal myself real quick. But he's almost dead anyway, so I don't know if that's even worth it. And final strike, which actually really should be Simba's final strike, but no, we gotta deal with the final blow ourselves. Sorry for any noise my chair is making. And oh, we got some frame rate slowdown. That's weird. Oh. Excuse me for yawning. I mentioned this a couple episodes ago. As I'm recording this, I'm having I had a bit of a rough day today, so I kind of feel a little less energetic than I normally do. And also I'm getting distracted by Wikipedia entries I'm looking at for Lion King. I'm finding out so much about my favorite movie today. I'm finding so much. Excuse me. Again, I'm sorry.
Hey, what's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell
Okay.
Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy.
So yeah, we
Just tell him
unlocked
we'll be
this
back
world.
soon.
Oh, that's right. He's king now. He's gonna be so busy, he'll probably forget about his two best buddies.
Well, you always got Hakuna Matata, right?
Guess so.
What do you mean, guess so? And what if
It
he
means
forgets to
no
tell the carnivores who we
worries
are?
for the
Look at
rest of
you,
your
and you're a big roast.
days. And I'm not gonna sing anymore. I'm gonna.
Same thing.
They get
And I'm not sticking around to be
one line of singing.
Pumbaa?
You get one line of singing out of me at
Never forget
most.
your true buddies.
Because I refuse to butcher a song with my terrible singing. You got the fire element, which actually means our fire is upgraded to Fyra. Means it'll be more powerful now. So now we're done with the Pride Land. We've gotten all the world we can do so far completed. A new episode is added to the Coliseum, which is just, more Coliseum stuff. We're not going to worry about that right now. Or ever possibly. And from the looks of it, we got Twilight Town we can go back to. So, next episode we're going to be going to Twilight Town, I suppose. But yeah. Doesn't look like we have to go through anything to get there. Which, I mean, you're probably wondering, well, of course you'd have to go through, but of course you wouldn't have to go through anything. Yeah, but, later on we'll have to, I think, but right now we'll be okay. So, next episode we'll be going to Twilight Town. But until then, I'll see you guys later.